Also this morning, a powerful storm system racing across the country, spawning tornadoes in at least 3 states overnight. And the threat of more severe weather is not over yet. We'll get Dylan's forecast in just a moment. But first, NBC's Gabe Gutierrez is in Oklahoma City. Gabe, good morning.
Well, good morning. Thankfully, it is dry here this morning, but very windy. Parts of Oklahoma saw heavy rain and at least 1 tornado late Sunday, all part of a massive storm system blamed for at least 2 deaths over the weekend.
Mike, I can't see any debris under it, but that's going to be your tornado right there. It's a big white cone right now.
This morning, a menacing, slow-moving line of storms is marching east after producing wild weather late Sunday. This brief tornado near Marlow, Oklahoma.
That's my family vehicle. And when I came out, my truck was completely under the water.
In Lawton, flooding and winds of up to 64 miles per hour stranded drivers in their cars. In West Texas, pounding hail up to the size of baseballs, while this twister was spotted in Kansas. Over the weekend, the sprawling system spawned violent tornadoes across Colorado. No one was killed, but at least 5 people were injured.
It was one of the most photogenic tornadoes, I think, in history. It was that dramatic, like no other tornado I've ever seen before, literally, in 35 years.
So photogenic, this couple apparently had quite a backdrop for their prom picture.
It's shocking. It's shocking. It's unbelievable.
Outside Denver, a multi-vortex tornado sliced through this neighborhood.
It was nerve-wracking. Our camper was moving. It felt like it was going to get picked up and thrown into the lake because we're right on the edge of it.
In Arizona, a different kind of extreme weather. Flagstaff blanketed with snow in the spring. Just an hour's drive west, relentless rain and hail blamed for at least 6 injuries and 2 deaths on I-40. Good Samaritans, police say, rushing to aid the victims of a rollover crash. A dangerous weekend as millions now brace for the peak of tornado season.
As the wind picks back up here in Oklahoma, they're watching for the possibility of more severe weather later today. Willie, Savannah, and Dylan, back to you.
Gabe Gutierrez in Oklahoma City. Gabe, thanks.
And Dylan is here for Al Today. When are we going to expect this to let up?
Well, unfortunately, it's going to take a few days before we do start to see these storms kind of move away and fizzle out. We've got a round of stronger storms this morning, although nothing severe, but you can see the heavy rain, the lightning. Also, we've had reports of some smaller hail within those storms. But as this moves east and we've got this setup where we've got this dip in the jet stream, it digs into the eastern plains. It sets up the type of atmosphere that could spawn some tornadoes. So we are going to see the threat again enhanced later on this afternoon. We also have the moisture streaming in from the Gulf of Mexico, so you have that warm, moist air combining with the dry air to the left of that cold front, and that's going to trigger more storms today. From Kansas City right down into Houston, but it's this area in orange that includes Texarkana and Shreveport up in Little Rock, Arkansas, and it also includes southeastern Oklahoma, where we could end up with some stronger storms today. Biggest threat will be for large hail, damaging wind gusts, and isolated tornadoes. But even though this is the area where we could see our best chance of tornadoes, it's the yellow area that again includes Oklahoma City, where we still could see some of those stronger storms and the dangerous lightning too. So it's going to be very active today and then again tomorrow.
Well, that's a huge band of the country under that watch as well.
It's right in that tornado alley too.
All right, Dylan, thank you very much.